dark-skinned 500-pound black bear, nicknamed Hank the Tank, was accused of getting his paws involved in a series of house break-ins in the Lake Tahoe area, known to be a natural bear habitat. With windows smashed, fences broken, and more than 150 incident reports of bear break-ins in the area, officials were eager to stop this overbearing forager.
They're supposed to be hibernating, but they've been so used to people and being fed year-round, they don't really do the bear stuff.
Initially, law enforcement warned the bear, also known as Yogi, Chunky, and Big Guy, had seemingly lost its fear of humans and threatened to euthanize the rotund mammal. Now, officials have put the effort on pause. New DNA evidence collected at a recent break-in scene linked a bare minimum of not one, not two, but 3 bears to these uncanny incidents.
New DNA evidence reveals that as many as 3 bears, 2 female bears and 1 male bear, may be responsible for the property damage and home break-ins in the Tahoe Keys neighborhood over the past several months.
Oh, my boy Frank the Tank, my oversized fat black bear, he's been exonerated. Before they were thinking about this is the guy that's breaking into all the houses, and I think it's the Lake Tahoe area is what they mentioned, eating up people's food, busting out windows, and of course you blame it on the thick guy. Well, many people that were in support of this, or at least in support of saving Hank, is what they call him, was thrilled with the news. Specifically, the Bear League is what they had to say as the news developed on his life being spared. This just in, DFW notified us and verified our suspicions that DNA has now proved Hank is not responsible for even half of the bear home incursions. There are 3 other bears who have been in more homes than Hank, but he was taking the rap, probably due to his size and extreme handsomeness, is what Bear League pointed out. Also, so Hank no longer has a death sentence hanging over him, and he is no longer gonna have his freedom taken away from him by sending him to a sanctuary. We fully support this decision and are grateful for the investigation to the truth that was taken seriously by the experts within our California DFW. And lastly, plans are in place for a spring program by the DFW to better monitor bear activity in the Keys and help with better trash management. Because as we know, I mean, we're Californians. Anytime we've had to go to the mountains or anyone goes in camps, you know what to do to avoid bears. And maybe this just wasn't working. People closed the windows and closed their doors. And apparently other folks besides Hank were breaking in. And Frank just takes the rep, Adrian. This is dirty.
You know what, and I could actually, this sounds right. People exploiting something that's going on. As weird as it is, when we saw a lot of the, Black Lives Matter protests and people speaking up, there were people who were exploiting that moment and coming in and looting and engaging in all of the criminality. So I could see them, doing this to a bear.
I'm glad they got it right though. The stereotypes that he's the one because he can do it quite easily, I don't think is worth that. I'm petrified of bears. I never want to be face to face with one, but if I saw Hank,
oh my goodness,
I think I'd be on the line of euthanization. And I'd be wrong. It's why I don't do these things. Why I don't go camping and be like, I can't wait. Just put your food up in like some kind of a bear trap, not a trap, a bear. There's like a bag for bear food to keep bears from noticing it. I mean, I have plenty of excitement in my life. I don't need to run. That's all. I'm glad he's saved, but I don't want to be near Hank. Think of John Iadarola with sharks. That's me with bears.